What's up, everybody? It's Roman Gennaro of the Empire Sports Talk podcast, back with Power Rankings. It's been a while since we've done one of these, so excited to bring you this one. We're bringing you a topical one this week as we're doing the top 5 NFL quarterbacks right now. And that is, as we're recording this, we're going into week 8 of the 2024 NFL season. So these are the top 5 quarterbacks right now. And from 5 to 1. Number 5 is Jayden Daniels. Even though he's a big question mark for this week against the Chicago Bears, he has led the Commanders to a surprising 5-2 record. He only has 6 touchdowns, but he also only has 2 interceptions. He's doing a great job taking care of the ball. We knew he'd be good. We didn't know he'd be this good early on in the season. I'm very surprised with his composure. Statistically, he's not blowing everybody away, but I'm just so impressed with him. So for me right now, he's the 5th best quarterback in the NFL right now. As I said, there were a lot that could take that 5th spot. Geno Smith is playing really well. Caleb Williams is playing really well. Jordan Love, CJ Stroud. But for me, it is Jayden Daniels. We'll see if he's able to suit up in week 8 against the Bears. Number 4. For me, top 5 quarterbacks in the NFL right now, as of week 8 in the 2024 season, Josh Allen. The Buffalo Bills are 5-2. Josh Allen has 12 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. That has been the biggest knock on him in his career so far, is turnovers. But he is the only starting quarterback this season to have zero interceptions. They did just sign Amari Cooper at wide receiver, which was a big need for that team, and Josh Allen found him right away for a touchdown his first game. And he has the top QBR in the NFL this season through 7 games. So for me, the number 4 quarterback in the NFL right now this season is Josh Allen. And I keep stating that it is as of right now, as this season, because I know I'm going to get a lot of heat as I get closer to the top, and I will explain. Because some people will not pay attention to the title and some people will not pay attention to the content of this video and will yell at me in the comments. For somebody not being on this list, you probably already know who that's going to be. Number 3, top 5 quarterbacks in the NFL right now, Joe Burrow. Yes, I know that the Bengals are just 3-4, but it is not Joe Burrow's fault. Yes, he could have played a lot better in that Week 1 game against the New England Patriots, but he played really well in that Monday night game against the Commanders, which they lost close because the defense was terrible and Jayden Daniels was really good. That's been the Bengals' Achilles heel this season, is how bad their defense is. But Joe Burrow has done his job. He has 1,759 yards, which is good for 6th in the league. He is tied for 4th with 14 touchdowns. He only has 2 interceptions, and he has a QBR of 72.8, which is good for 4th in the NFL. So, number 3 of my top 5 quarterbacks in the NFL right now, as of week 8 in the 2024 season, is Joe Burrow. Number 2 on my list of quarterbacks for this season so far is Jared Goff. Jared Goff statistically is having probably his best season so far. He's got 1,610 yards, which is 10th in the NFL. He's got 10 touchdowns, which is 7th. He's turned the ball over 4 times, and he's got a 56.2 QBR. Not the most stellar stats in the world, but the Lions keep getting it done. They are 5-1. They lead the NFC North now that the previously undefeated Minnesota Vikings have lost 2 in a row. The Detroit Lions look like the best team in the NFC right now, possibly the best team in the NFL, and Jared Goff is a big reason why. His stats don't blow anybody away, but he's never been that kind of quarterback, but I do believe he is playing the 2nd best quarterback this season. Number 1 on my list of top 5 quarterbacks in the NFL this season, and I say again, there's a reason why I'm being extremely specific, and that's because Patrick Mahomes is not on this list. This is not top 5 quarterbacks in the NFL, period. This is not top 5 active quarterbacks in NFL history. This is top 5 quarterbacks of the 2024 season so far. And Patrick Mahomes has the most interceptions. He's not playing all that well right now. That doesn't mean he can't. That doesn't mean he can't go on a run like we're used to seeing him do. And the Chiefs can't win their third in a row. That doesn't mean that. This is just so far this year. Number 1 is Lamar Jackson. After starting 0-2 on the season, including an opening night close loss, that losing by a toe to the Kansas City Chiefs, the Baltimore Ravens have reeled off 5 wins in a row. They are 5-2. Lamar Jackson is a huge reason why, as is Derrick Henry. He seems to be the missing piece that Baltimore has needed to hopefully get over the hump, to get past Kansas City, to get to a Super Bowl. But Lamar Jackson is playing at an MVP level. He's looking to win his 3rd MVP. He's got the 5th most passing yards in the NFL this season at 1,810. He's got 15 touchdowns, which is good for 2nd most. He's only thrown 2 interceptions, and he has the 2nd best QBR in the league this season, behind only Josh Allen with a 74.4. Lamar Jackson, more than anybody else on this list, is a dual threat quarterback. Obviously, they're all somewhat mobile, some more than others. Jaden Daniels is mobile, but he's a rookie, and he doesn't have the stats the rest of these guys have. Lamar Jackson is a scary person to have to defend, and he's playing probably the best football of his career this season because the pressure of the run game is taken off of him, because he's got Derrick Henry behind him, which frees him up to play better. So my best quarterback in the NFL this season and front runner for the MVP, in my opinion, no surprise, Lamar Jackson. So there you have it, another edition of Power Rankings. Let me know in the comments what you think of my top 5, who your top 5 are. Let's have a conversation. Let's be kind to everybody. Let's have a conversation about the top 5 quarterbacks in the NFL right now. Like I said, my 5th spot is up for debate, but for me right now, with what he's doing in Washington, with being a rookie, with the expectations this team did or did not have, Jaden Daniels is number 5. So just a quick recap, 5-1. Jaden Daniels, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Jared Goff, and Lamar Jackson to round it out. Those are my top 5 quarterbacks in the NFL right now. Let me know in the comments what you think. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss more content, more power rankings like this. You can also go watch our Xbox Xposés, where we simulate some of the biggest burning questions in sports that we can't necessarily have answered, so we have to answer them ourselves. Don't miss any of the newest episodes of the Empire Sports Talk podcast. The next one's going to be the big 100. You don't want to miss that. We're going to have we're going to have some special guests, some special segments. It's going to be a lot of fun. But until then, I am Roman Gennaro of the Empire Sports Talk podcast. Today is a good day to go 1-0, and I'll see you on the next one.